Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. 3 topics for this video. First one is Romania, second one is Hungary, third one is Serbia. Now, all these 3 countries were dropped by the free world into the arms of the criminals in Soviet Union, the communists, by the free world. And it was okay to do this kind of business with them, it seems like. So what do we have here? In Romania, the Purges started. That's how I will call them, the Purges. I know there are some people who think that, if someone broke the law, that person should be punished. Not all laws are good laws. Some laws are not good laws, let's put it this way. And what's going on here? I'm going to show you some videos with the Romanian police showing up at people's house and arresting Georgescu's supporters. I know some people say, you know what, if they broke the law, they broke the law. I want those people, if they are not under 16 of age, 16, 1-6, if this would have happened during Ceausescu's times, so put entire context into Ceausescu's times. Do you think that you would have thought the same way? That, Georgescu, Russia's influence, and Ceausescu arrests them to keep us safe, to keep democracy alive, or whatever. No, they would be definitely interpreted as Ceausescu cracks down, purges the opposition because he's a dictator. What changed? Anyway, it's much more to what I said, but let's start with the first article and the videos. Russia Today, the 22nd of March 2025. Romanian police launched anti-Georgescu crackdown videos. The authorities have raided the homes of several TikTok influencers suspected of voter bribery linked to the opposition figure campaign. So he won because these guys, the influencers, fooled the people? Is that what it is? So they annulled the elections and cancelled and made Georgescu illegal, or he cannot go and be elected because some irregularities, they broke the law, therefore he won because something illegal was done with the influencer. Is this what it is? So I didn't know the influencers have such a power in fooling people. I thought that the mainstream media has the same power, doesn't it? You lost control. So, freedom of speech in Romania right now and democracy, there was never democracy over there, just so you know, is the same thing as in the Gulag Archipelago. If you're not familiar with Alexander Solzhenitsyn Gulag Archipelago, go and figure out how the black vans would stop at your door, go into your apartment building in the middle of the night and pick up the commissars, would pick up the Russians and whomever disagreed with, they were considered the enemy of the Russian people, the Soviet Union. Not the Russian people, that was my mistake, the Soviet Union. So, let me show you some videos here and read the article first. This is the first topic. The other one, Serbia facing color revolution. And the third one, Hungary demands changes in Zakarpattia before supporting Ukraine's EU bid. Now, Hungary, Peter Zdiarto, has balls. These guys have balls. And these guys are servants. Now, I don't like that at all. All right, so let's read what's going on here. Romanian prosecutors have launched bureaucrats, have launched a sweeping crackdown on supporters of opposition figure Georgescu. Obviously, this comes from Russia Today, okay? Detaining a prominent influencer and conducting raids tied to alleged voter bribery during the 2024 presidential campaign. But we don't hear, only their statements. We do this because we found something. But you will never really lay eyes on what exactly they found. Now, no evidence of wrongdoing by Georgescu has surfaced, but the authorities accused social media influencers of swaying public opinion. Now, you insult the public opinion, the people. That means they're baboons. Or these are fantastic influencers. Why? The propaganda machine, which used to be the legacy media, the media Pro TV and others, they lost. They lost. Their masks were taken off by the influencers. Yes, by the influencers. They will do something in Romania probably with influencers. They make it illegal. Unless you are the influencer in one direction. You know what I mean? Romanian style freedom. A preliminary investigation reported by the media earlier this year suggested that the irregularities may have been caused by a consulting firm linked with the pro-Western National Liberal Party, PNL, which inadvertently helped Georgescu while trying to derail another candidate. Earlier this month, however, Georgescu was briefly detained on 6 criminal charges, including alleged voter bribery. The investigation against him is ongoing. On Monday, the General Prosecutor's Office said it ordered a preventive arrest of businessman and influencer Bogdan Peshchir, accused of financing Georgescu's campaign with nearly $900,000 in digital gifts and transfers. So this businessman and influencer did that. Okay, so let's look over the video here. All right, this is one of them where these guys come and they're gonna give you a little glimpse. Try to think of these guys as being Ceausescu's guys, right? Ceausescu's guys coming. You're not going to see anything fantastic in a way of, that's coming, arresting with a white vans. Romanians got white vans, not black vans, like the Soviet commissars, Steins, used to have. Yeah, let's go, get him. Do your job, right? Just do your job. In the name of what exactly? Freedom and justice? Yeah, that's how we are all used. So, all right, that's one thing. So let's read what else these guys are saying. This is about this Peshchir's arrest followed 17 raids carried out by Romanian police across Bucharest and 9 counties on Thursday, targeting influencers who allegedly supported Georgescu. Among them was TikTok personalities Machiavelli, real name Alexandru Virgil Zidaru, who is known for his anti-mainstream views and links to right-wing MEP Diana Ivanovic Șoșoacă. So, should I go to Romania and visit? What do you think? Șoșoacă was barred and all that. Media reports also indicated the authorities raided the home of Alin Borcan, the self-proclaimed king of TikTok, who appeared before the media following the raid with a toy gun and said the police were searching for Mr. Georgescu in my drawers. So, Romania, beautiful, the land of the... All right, what do you think? If you tell me that they broke the law and they should be punished, I know so much about Romania. I know so much about people in Romania. People, in the authority figures, politicians. They don't get investigated. Nothing like that. But these guys get. Put this in the Ceausescu's times and see if that is. Remember, now, if the Romanians have, let's say the government shuts off the electricity for 2 hours, reasons not provided. They say, oh, okay, well, let's say it's for Ukraine. In the Ceausescu's times, I lived through this, when the electricity was turned off for about 1 or 2 or 4 hours, everybody was Ceausescu, all pinpointed on him. Here, no, it's freedom and democracy. This is an order given by someone else. And I'm going to show you now another one. Serbia facing color revolution, Deputy Prime Minister. Those behind the protests in the Balkan country are seeking to engineer a Maidan-style coup, according to Alexander Vulin. Serbia is confronting the threat of a color revolution, Deputy Prime Minister Alexander Vulin has said. He accused Western security services of orchestrating unrest to instigate an overthrow of the government similar to Ukraine's 2014, similar with the Romanian revolution in 1989, and so on. Now, do you think that's true? Well, I don't know if it's true, but I give it 100% possibility and 99% probability. You know when this revolution in Serbia will be successful? I said it many times, when the Serbian army will, how do you call it, defect, will be commit treason, only then. When the Serbian military decides not to support what they sworn to defend the constitution and the country and all the nation and so, when they're gonna be paid enough by the guys over there who orchestrate this, and I'm pretty sure they were already contacted, when that's gonna collapse, then the revolution wins. And these guys are gonna resign, or maybe they're gonna round it up, do a little show like they did with Ceausescu, and democracy won again. Like in Ukraine in 2014, for instance, or Romania 1989. 1989, you know what's going on over there? Someone that they don't like is about to win the elections. You know what's strange? And I can't really, how should I put it? I can't really cope with this. I don't think, let's say tomorrow, Georgescu is the president of Romania. I do not think that he can do anything. But then why do they try to stop him? So this is something I can't make really a connection, direct connection. In a way that I don't think that the Romanian president has power. Let's put it this way, like it says for America. He can say shit, but you got the secret services, they can, and not only. They come in front of you and they tell you, do this, and it's going to happen this. And it's going to happen, I don't know, you're going to go and see Jesus or Moses or whoever you are sooner than expected. So I don't really understand, because the only thing that you can say is he really has power then. I can't believe he has power. He has power in the books, but in reality, the same as here with Vucic and Vulin. If the military shows up with weapons at their desks and say you're out, and that's it. That's the end of the story. This is how much their power is. Zero. Their power is one bullet away. The same here in Romania. Călin Georgescu, let's don't have him, is so dangerous that what? He can work, if the military is paid, if these guys are, I don't know, it's much more. But still, must have some power somewhere if these guys are just avoiding or preventing these guys from not winning, even running. So let's go to Hungary, our friends. New Voice of Ukraine. Hungary demands, now how do you like this? Doesn't ask, demand changes in Zakarpattia before supporting Ukraine's European Union bid. Peter Szijjártó, the foreign minister. Hungary will lift its veto on Ukraine's EU accession only if the rights of Zakarpattia's Hungarian minority are restored. Oh, so they were not, these guys are infringing the Hungarian minority's rights over there? Hungarian Foreign Minister Peter Szijjártó said he spoke with a new Austrian counterpart about alleged violations of the human rights Hungarian community in Ukraine. Why do you talk to Austria? Austria is to the west, Ukraine is to the east. In Ukraine and the country's EU integration efforts, probably to build some support in the European Union. He claimed the situation for Ukraine's Hungarian minorities remained unchanged, and I'm quoting, despite repeated promises, the Ukrainian government has not restored the minority rights taken from the Hungarian community since 2015. What happened in 2014? You know, as long as this continues, there can be no progress in Ukraine's EU accession talks, Szijjártó said. So what happened? Now, let me show you where Zakarpattia is, and let me show you what the Romanians also should do, and the Poles should also do. They should ask for their territory having a lot of their population living in a different country. Yeah, you can say, what about Transylvania? Well, why don't you see what's going on with that one, by the way? So here is Zakarpattia. I want to show, let's start with this right here first. This is the map of Europe. This is Hungary right here, little country, Romania, and this is Ukraine, this is the Black Sea. So I'm going to go like this. This is how much I can go. So Zakarpattia is right in north of Romania. I will show you another map. Right here, north of, it's in Ukraine, but north of Romania here is the east of Hungary. This is Austria, just so you know. And on this map, I'm going to show you this excerpt right here, which is exactly this. With Romania, and this is Hungary right here. This is Zakarpattia right here. And this is Ukraine, obviously. So here is Zakarpattia. This is what the the Hungarians who live in this area, they want this one. The Romanians could want all this, but hey, as I said, they are servants, not to say slaves. All right, yeah, the Hungarians are not. Now, the Poles, as I said, they will get this part of Ukraine. I'm almost guarantee you that. If the Russians advance more or less, they will enter here to defend, protect their minority over there. So, democracy in Romania, freedom of speech as long as you say the right thing. Serbia faces, and unfortunately for Serbia, is a landlocked country with enemies surrounding it. So in something explodes over there, the Russians will not be able to come and help them. I don't see how they're going to fly over Romania or over Bulgaria. What, they're going to go up the Danube River? Can't be done. It's going to come from what? They can't. So they're going to be lost. So the only thing that keeps Serbia as it is right now is the military did not betray. That's all. And then Hungary obviously asks for their rights. The Romanians don't ask for that. Why? Because the Romanians are still waiting for the Americans and others to tell them what to do. The Hungarians are not. The Serbs are not. Those are independent countries, not Romania. Well, independence to a certain extent, because again, Hungary is also owned by some people. Look how they veto, how they vote in the United Nations regarding the Middle East conflict. And it's very dangerous. And then you say, well, they had a problem with Soros and all those guys, and yeah, it's much deeper than that. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.